It's a beautiful, stunning Texas morning. It is around 6:15 a.m. The sun is just coming up over the horizon, not a cloud in the sky. And we're going to do a very special video today. I'm excited. This property is a special property located on the north end of Lake Livingston. It's my own personal property. It's currently not for sale. And today's an opportunity to show you some interesting information about clearing land and a few other things. So stay tuned. Welcome to 423buyland.com. The sun is out, the morning is stunning, the weather is beautiful, and I wanted to take the time to do a very special video. This is an awesome opportunity for you, the viewer, to learn a little something before you spend your money. Clearing is a very funny thing because there's many different ways to do it. And I think this video will kind of help you appreciate what we offer you when we sell our lots. You see, when you buy our lots, you get a lot that's ready to develop, ready to install that pad. Well, have you ever been online, whether it's Facebook or Craigslist, and seen advertisements for forestry mulching, where they show you a lot with wood chips on the ground, and it looks amazing? I get it. I've fallen for it more than once. Well, you know, everything in life has a purpose, and these types of clearing jobs are important to some people depending on what you plan to do with the property. Forestry mulchers average around $1,200 to $1,400 a day is what they charge to come out. They bring a huge tractor trailer out, and it's a very impressive machine. Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's great to watch too. There's a purpose for forestry mulching, and in my opinion, if you have a large plat of ground, a large acreage plat, or if you've got a piece of property that's just going to sit there for 2 or 3 years, great, get a forestry mulcher. They're worth it, they really are. If you plan to get your lot developed sometime soon, buyer beware. You see, the benefit with me clearing the lots that I sell you is the debris. And that really is the biggest problem on any type of clearing job that you have done. Normally, people will go out and hire a dozer. A dozer or a man with a bulldozer is going to charge you anywhere between $1,100 and $1,600 a day, around the same price. And he's going to take his dozer and he's going to really churn up the ground and get you down to dirt. And man, that mess, it looks like after a tornado hit. So you have this massive mess in the middle of the lot with trees and logs, and then you got to burn it. Well, a lot of times the dozers have told me, the dozer people have told me, well, Paul, you know, we can sit around and babysit it, but it's going to be extra. Well, how long does it take to burn a massive burn pile that can go 30 feet in the air? A lot of them will tell you, Paul, look, they've told me, Paul, look, you got to hire the fire department, call and schedule them out there before you start burning. I get it. A lot of them will say, hey, all you need is a water meter and you can babysit the fire. Big fire. Man, I tell you what, once again, that debris is a categorical mess. Well, when I've hired a forestry mulcher with the idea of, hey, they're going to put chips everywhere, it's going to look great like a national park setting. Well, you can't lay a pad on it. You just can't develop on it because those chips are there. And on many occasions, they have told me, no, Paul, we're going to get them small. Just like when you go to Lowe's and you grab those wood chips in a bag, they'll tell you this. And it will look just like you have your garden in the front yard. Well, let me tell you, fat chance on getting those chips that small. I'm not saying they can't, but there are many different types of forestry mulchers, and when you go around looking around for people to do it, the smaller the forestry mulcher and the smaller the machine, the smaller the trees it will take down. I think on this particular case, this is my second time. I'm never going to use them again unless I get a large acreage plat. Hey, I'm human too. They did this property in 3 hours. I mean, to me, that's just unbelievable time. If you look behind me, it looks beautiful from the camera, doesn't it? It's just absolutely amazing. Well, you know, when you do a close-up, you got, once again, a categorical mess. I can't lay anything on the ground. I can't have my developer guy go in and lay a pad in the driveway down because the wood's going to rot underneath and that pad's going to sink and it's going to break. I can't rake up the ground. I gotta hire a dozer to come back, put all these wood chips in a pile. Now granted, I'd much rather burn a large amount of wood chips or sticks or whatever in a pile than the type of mess a dozer will normally incur. However, that dozer is going to cost money. So what is your real cost to get a lot ready? Well, if you, let's just say $1,200 to have a Forestry Mulcher come out. He says, hey, everything's going to be great. He clears it. Then you want to put a driveway in next month. Pay another $1,200 to get the dozer guy out to clean up, push it in the pile. So what are you really at? What, $2,500? Well, you could have hired the dozer guy from the very beginning for $2,500 to do that. So when I clear lots and I take my trailer and I do multiple hallways and I do the hard labor, there's no debris. You cannot go wrong with the type of clearing job that I give to you with every lot that I sell. So today, I'm going to walk this ground. I'm going to show you exactly what you get with the Forestry Mulcher. Then, I have another demonstration. I'm going to cut down a big tree for you. It's going to be exciting. It's something you may want to watch. And if any of you need a very large tree cut down, I have the person to do it for you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. All right, let's go check out this job performed by a Forestry Mulcher. I want everybody to use this opportunity to capitalize on my mistakes and realize that doing things quickly isn't always the way. From a distance, it looks beautiful. I get that. Now, I want you to look at the size of the matting. This is not an easy cleanup. From a distance, it looks amazing, right? Well, you can't lay anything over this. This is just so thick. When you look at my foot here, you just can't rake that up. So what's happening is, underneath, it's holding all the water, not really drying out. So as I put my foot in there, I mean, you can see the size of these chips. Every time I take my foot and I bump it, you can't rake that. You just can't. So as I go on the lot, as I look down the lot, it's just, what do you do with it? Look at that. What do you do? It's all over the lot. And, see, this is kind of the image that you're going to get on the advertisements. So right now, I know that a regular metal rake is not going to get through this. You might be able to get some of it, but you cannot lay down on top of it. These are just too big. I mean, look at the size of some of these chips that they leave. And it's completely matted. In some places, it's 3 to 4 inches thick. It just keeps going and going and going and going. It's very, very thick. It all depends what they grind up. See, it just keeps going and going and going. And if I put my shoe here, it's just too much. I mean, there's so much. And of course, once again, do these look like small chips? Nah, not at all. What to do with it? So I'm going to have to hire a dozer to scrape this property. I really am. All right, today, I hope all of you are properly informed and appreciate the lots that I do clear. Because you don't want this. You don't want this. This is not acceptable. Not if you're going to develop. Hey, forestry mulchers are great if you're going to let them sit for a long time.